Today's the day, a solar eclipse in Aries. Today sets the stage for fresh starts, for bold adventures. It offers us opportunities for profound transformation and to break free from obstacles and limitations, go forward with the strength, asserting our independence. So sit back, relax, and join me as we embark on a journey of self discovery and empowerment today. Let's explore the cosmic energies, and together we will gain an understanding of how not only to embrace this energy, but to utilize it, to own this energy, and move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus, April the 8th, 2024. We will start with the numerology, and today we have, can you believe it? On top of everything else, it's wonderful, the beautiful energy of the 8. So the 8 is about growing our wealth, material possessions, our prosperity, growing our stature, growing our empowerment, and stepping into our empowerment. If we look at the daily numerology, it'd be yes, a 4. Thank you for pointing that out. And so somebody was, geez, kind of give me an explanation of how you got a 3. So obviously you don't watch me enough because the 4 energy, when I explained about April, the 4th month, the collective energy for April 2024 is 4 plus the 8, which is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4. Adding that together gives you a 12 energy. 1 plus 2 is a 3. So I was using the collective energy instead of the month energy. So it was wrong in this equation. I apologize. I've been doing this for 10 years for you guys. I did slip up. Okay, so here I am going and proving I'm human again. So please, a little bit of forgiveness and understanding that I am human and I am going to make mistakes. But thank you for pointing it out to me because I knew it was wrong, but I've just been doing so much lately that I didn't sit long enough in the problem to work out what was actually the problem. 4 plus 8 is a 20 energy. That is about turning points. That is about adopting new paths, stepping into new paths, making decisions to go forward in new ways. 2 plus 0 is a 2 energy. The 2 energy tells us that there is magic all around us, but it's more important for us to sit in quiet contemplation, go within, and discover the magic that is within you, your talents, your abilities, the unique self, and how to bring that out, how to utilize those things in such a way that you can actually create the wealth, the prosperity, the empowerment, the stature that you seek. Okay, let's start with the astrology of the day now. Oh my gosh, sun is in Aries. Our moon is in Aries, and both the sun and moon meet in the sky today for our solar eclipse at 19 degrees. Hang on. I'm ready. So got a couple extra pairs for some company that might be stopping over. Anyways, I'm excited about it. I don't know about you, but it is, you're going to be drawn out to see the energy, even if you're going, yeah, I don't know, what's so great about it. The energy is very, very strong, very intense, and experiencing it, I can't put into words. You have to experience it yourself. Anyways, 19 degrees. 19 degrees is the sun energy. The 19 degrees is about our accomplishments, who we have become in order to go forward on new paths, the wisdom that we gained, the knowledge that we sought and brought in, our strength, our courage, our wisdom. And under a 19 energy, it is like we are full of vitality, we are full of energy, we are full of light. And if you can kind of understand that you are a light, so to speak, and when your light brightens or your vibration raises, you start to see the new pathways that weren't available to you before. That your energy wasn't the same, equal to the same vibration of what you wanted to step into. So the 19 raises us up, raises up our vitality, our strength, so we can take that profound wisdom that we have gained on our path so far and utilize it in a way to step into new beginnings, new successes. So we stand on the starting line of positive change, fresh beginnings, transformative energy. And in the sign of Aries, it amplifies the Aries energy, so we're infused with passion and courage. We prepare to embrace our true selves, embark on a journey of self discovery. It amplifies our desire for independence and self expression. It encourages us to take those bold leaps forward. And we're unafraid to pioneer new paths and assert our individuality. The past no longer matters under an Aries energy. Now we have Chiron. Chiron is actually conjunct with the solar eclipse. So, wow, talk about bringing in profound opportunity for healing in our life. We can confront our deepest wounds, our vulnerabilities, the challenges, we can meet them head on. We're offered a chance to embrace our inner strength, our resilience. So it is a time for self-discovery, self-assertion, for reclaiming our personal power as we journey towards healing as wholeness. I mean, Chiron gives us a mission to go forward with. It could very well hold the key to what has held you back from stepping into your dreams. So expect revelations, aha moments, epiphanies. What has blocked you? What has held you back? Limited you in some capacity? And we also have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. Now, Jupiter is semi-sextile to the Sun, so this is going to bring in some happiness, some optimism, definitely some good luck. Opportunities come in to increase wealth under this energy. But on top of that, Jupiter and Uranus are considered conjunct right now. They're only 2 degrees apart. And it'll take Jupiter until the 18th to actually make the conjunction with Uranus, which means, yes, the energy will be intensifying on this for the next several weeks. So this offers this expansive growth, innovation when it comes to our finances, resources, the material world. So expect the unexpected opportunities to emerge on your path. Okay, it may offer an escape route, a way to break free from a limitation. And perhaps that limitation is something that you uncovered through the solar eclipse conjunct Chiron energy. So this may be all new things coming at you. Revelations, epiphanies, aha moments. Understanding on a new level, a clarity comes in. Our relationship with money will change in some way. And this transit won't appear again for like 84 years. So we will see the changes not only in our own values and belief, but the collective attitude towards money, resources, the environment. People will become more open to alternate ways of living, sustainable practices. We may see breakthroughs in financial technology, new approaches to wealth distribution, policies maybe that prioritize sustainability or fairness or both. We could literally sit here and talk for another hour on the incredible energy that we are being gifted with, because all the planets are together, right? Mars is conjunct with Saturn. That's motivating us to focus on long-term goals rather than the instant gratification. Venus and Jupiter are in a semi-square, so that's going to invite in definitely a restlessness with our money, with our finances, with our love, with our relationships, and where they're really going. Basically, if you looked at an astrology wheel for this date, you will see all the planets bunched up together between Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. They're all smushed together. So to some degree, all the planets except Pluto is hanging out in Aquarius are in a conversation with one another under this energy. So it is an energy unlike any other. Okay, let's go to the cards. I don't want to make it too long by going on and diving deep into every transit. So let me know if you are witnessing the solar eclipse. I'll be in my backyard. Hopefully I'll have, I guess it'll fry my camera if I try and videotape it, so I can't do that for you, but, maybe I can do something for you. Absolutely. And let me know if you had to travel. I know one of you're coming up to Syracuse, so that's getting close to my neck of the woods. So, okay, underlying energy and this energy, the solar eclipse energy itself, lasts up until, I think it's mid-September, early September, somewhere in there, September 14th, 15th, 16th, somewhere in there, we will have the eclipse season again. So this energy, in conjunction with the lunar eclipse that we just had several weeks back, right? That energy all carries forward with us. So it's a good idea to bookmark this energy and revisit it every so often and remember this underlying energy that we are working with at all times, because we kind of go put it in the background as other transits come up in our life. Anyways, first card out is the Page of Wands. Oh, dream it and dream it big. Give it thought. Get inspired. Look within. What do you want? What do you dream about? What is your passion? What drives you? What motivates you? What fills you with love or happiness or motivation, ambition, joy, love? Here we are, and we are pausing. We are pausing and we are looking perhaps within. Perhaps we're saying a prayer. Perhaps we're in meditation. But we are dreaming of the possibilities of our tomorrow. The landscape in the background says that it is completely barren. We can put basically anything we want into place under this time. So it's kind of like we have a magic wand. If we show up, if we are consistent, if we are positive thinking, if we are, showing up consistently, that we can have whatever we are dreaming about. And with Uranus being in the picture here so much, with Jupiter, of all things, the expansion of what you want expansion in, it comes in serendipity type ways. It just shows up out of the blue. This happens and all of a sudden your life is changed on a dime kind of energy. Our first card is the Seven of Swords. Now, this card has been coming out quite a bit lately, and this is about keeping your dreams, your goals, your desires to yourself. Okay, share it with maybe your closest circle, maybe with like-minded people. But even then, and I use the story of, it's Monday morning, you're going to work, you're in the elevator with a good friend from work, and you're telling them, wow, this weekend I had an idea. I bet you we could double productivity in the shop if we started doing this. And you go on to tell them all about it, and they're nodding approval, and wow, that's a great idea, and yep, I'm going to hit the washroom before I go in, and then I'm going to present it to the boss like first thing. Okay, meet you in there. And by the time you hit the workplace and open that door, you see your buddy from the elevator in the office with the boss shaking hands because they just sold your idea out from under you, and they are taking all the credit for it, and will probably get the promotion, probably get the raises that are included with such a great opportunity that you presented the company with. So, this could be where people try and tear you down, right? They take those little thoughts, you tell somebody your dreams, and then they go and almost pull you down and make fun of you in some way, that you would even attempt that and go after that, and how silly and ridiculous it is, in order for them to feel greater about themselves, and to tear you down in the process, to pull you down in some way, to fabricate something, to maybe you lose your respect or your credibility in some way, your integrity in some way. So now this card is also one that says we want to make sure that what we are taking with us going forward, and we are going forward towards happiness. Okay, we got the carnival in the background there. Okay, we're going towards fun, festivities. So imagine that being your lifestyle, okay? Fun and festivities. So we walk by those two swords, even though they would have been easy pickings. We could have just grabbed them up as we walked to that other sword. But otherwise, we're juggling. We're now juggling these swords in order to pick up that one, because we know we need that one to go forward. We don't necessarily need the other two. So we don't want to, we want to feel the freedom. We want to feel the liberation in our steps. So we don't want to be burdened down with a lot of things that don't really matter on our path forward. So we have to really think in terms of, does this support me? Does this support my journey forward? Does this help me to grow in some way? Does this make me stronger, more capable? And start questioning some of those things that you do have on your plate right now. Maybe somebody else could do it, okay? We have the Emperor. It's time to make the plan, make the strategy. He's one of the highest intuitives in the deck. He's also one of the highest diplomats in the deck. So we have that going for us. Our intuition obviously is higher with this card out, and we are more diplomatic, so we are more practical in our thoughts of how we can go forward. So even though it's magical energy, we are very grounded in practical ways of moving ourselves forward. Another thing with the emperor is, what he doesn't know. He doesn't necessarily go out and learn, but he gathers people around him to advise him of some of the best ways to move forward with that energy, to do what he's setting out to accomplish. When he has the strategy all together, he goes to work and he starts going towards the end goal, but he doesn't hope and dream and wish for everything to come together. He knows it will come together the way he planned it or better. And those are the only two things that can come in that way. Okay? No other choices. The way he sees it in his mind or better. So start realizing that once you build that strategy, once you start doing the work, once you start being consistent and showing up for yourself on a regular basis, that dream, that desire, that passion, to expect the results to be as you see them or better. I was at a fair. I was doing a couple of little, like little mini readings, and this one beautiful girl, I don't have her card, and I didn't get her name. My daughter was supposed to send me her name, but she gave me this. What if it all worked out? So, start thinking along those lines when you start building that strategy and that plan. Maybe you haven't done some of those things before. Just because you haven't done them before doesn't mean you cannot do them. So it's time to get very innovative with your, the creativity of the strategy. We have the Five of Swords. This is the healthy ego. Some people will be there to just criticize you and tear you down. Yes, we all know those people. But there's other people that are trying to help us, trying to allow us to see our path in a new way, what we're doing perhaps, trying to right a wrong perhaps in our life, and we're not seeing the guidance. Rather, we are, stuck in our own, how dare you say that to me kind of energy. And even when we know they're probably right, we still turn our backs to them. We pretend not to hear them. So don't let your ego get in the way of real help coming in to support you and move you forward, to maybe allow you to walk a straighter path, to avoid some of those problems and obstacles that may get in your way if you're not aware that you're going to be walking into them. This is also a card that, we need to understand who we are hanging around. Okay, are they like-minded? Are they looking for the possibilities of their tomorrow? Are they looking to grow a new structured path in their life? Are they relatable to the things that you are being gravitated to? You may want to go watch birds. You might want to be a bird watcher all of a sudden, a brand new thing, right? Well, does the other person like watching birds? Like, can you do it together? Can you grow your knowledge about birds with this person? Can you have some wonderful travels going in search of some of the, more original, more unique birds that you don't see as much, and growing on that in some way, growing on that knowledge, growing on that wisdom. Maybe you start a little group together, and then that group grows, and now you've got groups in all areas, and you go and you visit each group. And Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is, well, it's really about the celebration of the relationships in our life. It's about celebrating those little mundane moments with each other. I didn't have much time yesterday, but I did jump on a train and travel 2 hours because I just wanted to see my daughter, because I hadn't seen her in such a long time. And so, we got a couple of hugs in, and, within a couple of hours, I was back on the train and getting back home in order to start the weeklies that I'm nowhere near done yet, but somehow I'll get them up for you, I promise you, because it's a very important week to have your weeklies available to you. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor, the one that will come and sweep you off your feet. So if you're looking for that kind of romance to come into your life, this could be a definite possibility that that happens in your life. It's about getting together with each other. It's about celebrating each other. It's about being present with each other, supporting and loving each other, and making them aware that we do love them, that we do appreciate them in our lives. One more. We've got the King of Wands. Well, you know what? He's just all about enthusiasm. He's my favorite king in the deck, actually, because he never shows up in full outfit, in the full wardrobe. His crown is usually crooked and he doesn't have his robes on half the time because he just gets excited. He is filled with enthusiasm. He gets an idea. He gets a couple bullet points in his head, and then he rolls up his sleeves. He wants to start doing. Let's start doing, and maybe we will change some things as we go forward. I was thinking we had another king, but it was the emperor, actually. So the emperor is all about the structure, but we also have to have the joy in order to build the drive, in order to build the momentum, the motivation of showing up every day, of diving into a passion, a dream, a desire, a new path. Of course, it won't be all easy, but we're going to enjoy the path. We're going to enjoy the journey of going from A to B as well. So this is about getting infused with enthusiasm, not waiting till the entire plan is thought out completely and the strategy is now carved into stone and this is the way we're going, but to try some things out, and what works, works. But what doesn't work and falls to the ground, we're going to sweep away, we're going to throw it in the trash, and we're going to diversify and expand on those things that are already working going forward. That is the King of Wands kind of energy. We'll get an oracle card here. And we have the 27, maintain your childlike spirit. The 27. Now we have the 9 energy down there, don't we? Up the 27. The 27 is things are growing and flourishing and coming alive in our life. But the 2 plus 7 is a 9 energy, which is telling us to clear the space for the new beginnings that we want to bring in. What is standing in our way? What are we holding on to that we can let go of in order to make space, time, energy, resources available for the path that we want to explore going forward? So, but maintain your childlike spirit is a little bit of what I thought the King of Wands was coming in to tell us. Nature holds all aspects of light. This light is the same brilliant light that shines out of every child while they are still in touch with the magic of the world and nature. Find the innocence of your childhood light within you and reconnect with it. This light represents your virtue and holds the memory of perfect trust, fearlessness, and others. Fearlessness in others and total self-reliance. It will allow you to see the world with the eyes of a child. You will be excited to learn new things every day. How much happier our world would be if everybody just reconnected to his or her purest essence. And, you know, it's kind of funny because it says it's going to give us this childhood-like light, which is the Aries kind of energy. And perfect trust, fearlessness, self-reliant are all Aries attributes, right? So maintain your childlike spirit. Get excited about life. It's too short. Don't worry about the things that go wrong. We'll get an animal card. Of course, we will do a journey of love card as well. So ask yourself, what if it all worked out? Now grow that dream. Our animal is the cow. So, the 7 of Earth. So that would be the 7 of Pentacles. I would ask you where your focus is, but the cow is The planning, resources, and efforts you've invested is your dream, in your dream. The planning, resources, and efforts you invested in your dream will reap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next steps. So exactly what we're supposed to be doing, right? So the effort that we invest into our dream leads us somewhere, leads us towards successes, leads us towards happiness, leads us towards joy. We know that so long as we are not stuck in the instant gratification and we are looking at the long-term sustainability of our journey, we will see that it will reap great rewards down the road for us. So for now, have a patience and just plan the next step. And then after that, the next step. And after that, the next step. And don't look back. Just look forward. What's working? What goes in the trash? What's working? What goes in the trash? And dream that dream larger than life right now. We have across the waters the 23 energy. The 23 energy is knowing that we are protected. And 2 plus 3 is a 5. So it's about bringing in joy, happiness, celebration, giggles, laughter, dancing, allowing our creativity to flow. Okay, we'll start with the poem. Go to the write-up. Inhaling the soft scent of the promised taste, the nectar moist upon my lips, I savor each sip across my tongue, dwelling in the moment's pleasure, warm and sweet, bathed in tingling thirst. I find myself wanting you, wanting more. You're being called across the waters, as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitudes, your expectations, and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. It can seem like such a lot to navigate. Sometimes our waters feel overcrowded, as if swarms of people were descending into the ocean on a sweltering hot day, hardly finding a space in the water to cool ourselves. We can feel as though there's just no room for faith, trust, peace, and love. There's just too much happening in that water. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, serene, giving, echoing a gentle dispensation of grace. You're being called across the waters, out from an overcrowded sea, into a cool spaciousness of the endless lake. So it's time to let go of some of that mental clutter, some of the attitudes, some of the thoughts, and ask for help and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of the healing colors. Just imagine them cascading down around you and through you like a waterfall. It's a bit like you're moving into a new neighborhood in a cleaner, more spacious town. It might be a bit unfamiliar at first, but soon enough you'll enjoy the difference. This oracle brings you a message. It is your time to think about something in a different light. Soon you will have a shift in perspective, and the feeling of overwhelm, stress, and just too much going on will be replaced with the serene trust and peacefulness. Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep, quiet serenity within. Do whatever helps you dive deep and find it. Dance, take some rest, meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love, make music. In that quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind you, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. Really sums up the energy, doesn't it? I don't have anything to add to that. So I won't be here tomorrow. There's not much happening in the sky other than what we've already discussed. So take this video in, okay? Make some notes. Take it in again, okay? Maybe go back to the lunar eclipse and take some notes about that, because all this energy is going to be going forward with us until mid-September. It is a time to ignite those dreams, those passions, those desires, to have a belief in yourself and that there is some kind of energy greater than yourself working in combination with you to move yourself forward today and every day. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.